The third Cornerstone Talk of this session is called Redemption of the Boda Boda Business in Uganda. It comes from the man who has built up in his native Uganda the Ethical African Organization. Please welcome Imran Kicongo Lutakome.
Hello, I'm excited to be here. A government is the greatest threat to man's rights. It holds monopoly to use of force towards unarmed men. This is a quote from a philosopher of objectivism called Ayn Rand. My name is Lutakome Imran Kicongo, the founder and executive director of Ethical African Organization. This is a liberty think tank found in Uganda. We are focused on improving society through advocating for better policies and civil liberties. Tonight, I'll take you through the redemption of Boda Boda riders in Uganda. One may ask, what is the tragedy? What is the problem with Boda Boda riders in Uganda? For starters, a Boda Boda is a motorcycle often used as taxi to transport goods and people inland of Uganda. As Ethical African Organization, we want to involve in the struggle of ensuring that Boda Boda riders are safeguarded through policies. And what is the tragedy of Boda Boda riders in Uganda? An in-house survey that was commissioned by Ethical African Organization targeting 200 Boda Boda riders across the country revealed that over 94% of Boda Boda riders in Uganda are riding, but they have no driving licenses. This makes them vulnerable in the eyes of the law. This makes them vulnerable before the law enforcement agencies. So what can we do? Because Boda Boda riders are on the verge of being expelled from cities, they are going to lose jobs. These are fathers of kids, school-going kids. These are consumers of fuel. And we as Ethical African Organization, we are set to do something about it. And we're going to pass through advocating for policies. We invoked a number of approaches. And we, as Ethical African Organization, have to resonate very well with the target audience, and those are the Boda Boda riders. We first of all launched a campaign and we commissioned a song known as Yamba Owa Boda Boda Akole. I invite you to watch the song Yamba Owa Boda Boda Akole.
Polisi ya Kawempe mu Kampala ng'ekulemberwa mu bikwekweto ku boda boda ezibadde zitambula.
Alpha on the beat. Yamba boda boda kore. Yamba boda boda kore. Yamba boda boda kore. Yamba boda boda kore. Wa boda boda kera kumacha. Pola pola titenkaje pakorencha bakolela mu bugubya watalisako bulamu badusa speedinga keko boda ku boda busi yambiko potida kuwa boda mwana mugumye kimanyi engine elabike bugumye kambeba zokutuonya sitejamu kusawa ya queen ne wali wa ham man no hot pass me the jacket ride the boda boda like a sergeant abobu benje mutasiza mono banji awatali kusosola muzino lanji deliveries door to domo emusinga yamba boda boda kore yamba boda boda kore yamba boda boda kore yamba boda boda kore owa boda boda mukimanye muntu akola nnyo bambi abeewo mu buntu asonda tereka buli lutu olumu takoze naddala olwokusatu abali ku bitaala afande n'amunywa tayagala kirala wabula kyakunywa laba bwamuwa akasete ka looni n'amateeka ge mubaletera simangu ebyaddala mugakoza busungu basajja battu mubasibye empingu ethical african fenno fe tugambye yamba boda boda ekole yamba boda boda ekole yamba boda boda ekole yamba boda boda ekole. Yes, let's stand together to advocate for economic rights of the border borders. Our people need us to advocate for this cause. This is not a political song. It is brought to you by Ethical African, improving societies. It is brought to you by Ethical African, improving societies.
Clone House.
Boda Boda, basically, this is the cry. This is the cry of help a Boda Boda man work. Help a Boda Boda man work. Remember, they are on the verge of being expelled. So, a typical Boda Boda man, imagine you are the client. What does it mean for a Boda Boda man every day to go and look for what to eat? Because this is a hand-to-mouth job. They are vulnerable. They are vulnerable before the traffic officers. A Boda Boda man without a license means a bribe to a traffic officer. It means exploitation. It means being impounded. And if you find why are Boda Bodas riding without necessary documents, we found the problem is in the system. A Boda Boda rider to get a license pays the same amount as the motor vehicle. There are exorbitant fees. And imagine a Boda Boda rider to get a license pays over 310,000 shillings for a license of 5 years, and also a motor vehicle pays the same amount. We also found the tragedy in the process they go through. It's a very big red tape. So what did we do? We ensured that we draft revised policies prescribing minimal fees, and we commissioned a team that is going to liaise with the authorities. So we have written to the Prime Minister of the country for an audience in order to ensure that they adapt these policies. And we are also set to use courts, and that's through litigation, to secure economic rights that are being suppressed or denied to the Boda Boda riders. In conclusion, the tragedy of Boda Boda riders is when we secure the rights through litigation, through ensuring that we get policies that are going to secure an environment where they can thrive. And we are here to ensure that we represent the Boda Boda industry, and one day Boda Bodas are going to thrive through our work. Thank you so much.
Boda Boda.